Hello, and welcome to the NVT Phybridge informational video on installing individual PKG files for firmware upgrades. My name is Nico, and today I will be illustrating the benefits of installing specific package files when upgrading your 1G managed switch. The primary benefit to this will be so that way we can specify which security service is installed on our switch during a firmware update. When performing a firmware update on your 1G managed switch, either coax or radius will be installed on the unit, overriding the other service. While there is no way to individually select which service is installed, we can ensure that the proper service is installed by choosing to select the appropriate .bin file. For starters, we will ensure that our FTP server is properly configured. We will need to make sure that it is configured to connect to the IP and subnet range of our managed switch. By default, our switches are configured to have an IP address of 192.168.100.1 for the GBE ports and 192.168.1.1 for the management port. By accessing the server, we can ensure that the public path leads directly to the .bin files on the newest firmware package. This will make sure that the switch is able to pull the files from the server for installation. We will also need to make sure that we have a user available in the users list. This will allow us to log into the FTP server and be directed to the appropriate files as well. Once we have configured our FTP server, we can connect to the switch through either Telnet or SSH and direct the switch to our FTP server. We can use the pal-pkg configure command to do so. The command syntax is pal-pkg configure ftp://user:password at IP address. For our example, it will be pal-pkg configure ftp://admin:admin at 192.168.100.2. Now that we have directed our switch to the FTP server, we can use the pal-pkg show_remote command to confirm that the .bin files can be viewed. This will help us identify which bin files need to be installed, as it will indicate how each file is labeled. Once we have confirmed that the coax and radius files are both present within the PKG file, we can install them individually with the pal-pkg install followed by the name of the file for each respective .bin file. Installing either service will overwrite its counterpart. Once either service is installed, we can use the pal-set-sys-reboot command to reset the switch, and when the switch is booted back up, we can ensure that the bin file has been installed by using the pal-pkg show_installed command. Once we have confirmed that the file is present within the installed PKG files, we can use the pal-conf-save command to save our running configuration. This concludes the individual file installation guide for the 1G managed switch. Any and all configuration commands can be found within our website on the admin guides at nvtphybridge.com. We hope this has been an informative look on configuring your managed switch, and we hope you have a wonderful day.